once had a conversation with the doctor at a medical meeting, and she was Jewish, and she was very angry with me when she discovered that I had become a Christian. And even though I tried to explain to her that I'm still Jewish, I'm still probably more proud to be Jewish than I ever was, that I believe that Jesus was my Jewish Messiah, that even though the Jewish community is mad at me, I don't feel that I'm a traitor to Judaism, that I'm practicing real Judaism. I feel completed in my Judaism. She stayed angry. And I'll never forget, I looked at her and I said to her, you know, Doc, you went to 4 years of medical school. You then probably spent 4 or 5 years in training after medical school to become an expert doctor in the field that you're in. How many minutes or hours have you ever spent in the Bible learning what God has to say? And she was essentially speechless because she had to admit that even though she was angry at me, she knew very little about what was in the Bible and what was even in her Judaism. And yet she was basing her eternity on no knowledge, and yet she spent 9 years to become an expert to practice medicine. And I said, don't you see a problem here? Don't you see that there is a problem, that you have not ever actually done what I did? Sit down with the Hebrew Scriptures, sit down with the New Testament, look at the promises of God, learn who God is, and see if this Jesus fits what our Jewish Messiah was prophesied to do. I said, you owe that to yourself, and yet you've not even spent minutes doing that. There's something wrong with it. I don't know whatever happened with her, but hopefully I started her on a path towards truth.
And I just